everyone. In this video, I want to introduce a new type of notation to you called interval notation. When we're using interval notation, we're expressing our answers to an inequality in a list view. So we have two special symbols. The parenthesis is used to not include a number choice. That would be similar to if we have x is less than a value or greater than a value, no equal to, similar to the open dot on the number line. The bracket is used to include a value. So this would be like when x is less than or equal to a value or greater than or equal to a value. And that's similar to the closed dot. Now, when we graph, and we'll do that in just a second, we're always pointing forever to the left or forever to the right. So we're pointing towards infinity or negative infinity. Because we cannot include infinity, it just keeps going and going and going, we will always use parentheses, always use parentheses on the negative or positive infinity part of the list. So what I've done here is I went ahead and solved the first three example problems to save a little bit of time. If you've been through our series of videos and lessons about solving equations, you know how to solve. So I'll just review what I have here. I've solved this equation. I did not multiply or divide by a negative, so I did not flip the inequality. My solution is x is greater than negative 9. So let me put negative 9 on my number line. Negative 8, negative 7 is bigger than negative 9. Negative 10, negative 11 is smaller than negative 9. To represent my solution on the number line, I'll use an open circle because it's not equal to, and I'll shade to the right to symbolize that all my solutions are greater than negative 9. Now, here's the new part, guys. Shading to the right means I'm going towards positive infinity. My answers are infinitely bigger than negative 9. So if I tried to list out every single answer ever, I couldn't, which is why I need to know how to write it as interval notation. We always start with our smallest number, which is negative 9, and then finish with our largest number, which is positive infinity. Now back to these symbols. The parenthesis is used as a way to say we are not including a value. Well, we are not including negative 9. There is no equal to here, and we can never include infinity. So our interval notation in this problem has two parentheses. Check out number 2. My final answer is x is less than negative 5. Be careful, I had to flip the inequality here because I divided with a negative. So build my number line, negative 5, negative 4 and negative 3 are bigger, negative 6 and negative 7 are smaller. I need an open dot. It's not equal to negative 5. It's only less than, so I'm shading to the left. This symbolizes headed towards negative infinity. I'm just going and going and going and going more and more negative. So if I write my answers from smallest to largest, my smallest answer is negative infinity. My largest answer is negative 5. The parenthesis says you are not including the number, and I am not including negative 5. It's only less than negative 5, and I can never include infinity. So again, I've got two parentheses here. In my final example for you, I've solved this problem. You can check my work here. My final solution is my solution x is less than or equal to negative 2. I did not have to flip the sign. So let me build my number line. Negative 2, negative 1 and 0 are bigger than negative 2. Negative 3, negative 4 are smaller than negative 2. I need a closed dot to symbolize equality, and I need to shade left for less than. That's pointing towards negative infinity. So I am going from negative infinity up to negative 2. I can never include infinity, but this time I do want to include negative 2, so I use a bracket. Okay, keep practicing. Happy studying.